Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're just going to do a makeup tutorial. It's kind of another spin-off of another fall makeup look. Just the type of makeup that I'm wearing right now. Especially since it's really cold right now. Again, I'm so sorry that I haven't been filming for you guys. I got really sick and I'm still kind of sick, so throughout the video I'm sorry if you guys hear me coughing. My MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Soft Ochre is what we're going to be using first. This is, obviously you guys know how much I love this, as a primer. Just putting that all over our eyelid base. Okay, so now that we've primed our eyes, we're going to start actually putting some shadow. Okay, so obviously I've already done one eye. I just wanted to make sure that these were the colors I was going to be using. For this one, I'm going to be using my Go palette Cairo, and this is something that I don't remember if I told you guys about receiving this in my BoxyCharm. I can't remember which one, I think September or something, but I love this palette so much. Like, it's from Coastal Scents, but the pigmentation on this color is still really nice, as you guys can see. Obviously I didn't use the whole palette for the whole eyes. I'm also using the Bombshell Cosmetics, which is also another eyeshadow or makeup line that I really like as well, and that we get in our BoxyCharms a lot. So most of this is going to be things that I got on my BoxyCharm, I guess, on my eyes. This look, for the transition color, we're going to be going in with a brown, because obviously brown's always a nice color to go in with our transitions in. And this is the color I'm going to be going in with. It's going to be this one. Just grabbing a brush, we're going to lightly dab. We don't want a whole lot, just because when you do put it in, it is a lot of product. So again, just putting it on our crease and just blending it in, and it comes out with a really nice transition shade, especially with the gold that we're about to be using. It just gives it another dimension. Next, we're going to be using another color off the palette, and it's just going to be the one right above. So this is the one we just used on our transition and crease. This is going to be the one that we use all over our base. Again, just using another brush. You're going to have to dab this in a little bit more than you did with the brown transition shade, and you're just going to dab it all over your eye. We definitely want to build the color, so we're just going to keep adding until we get almost as similar as we did on the other side. So next up, we're going to be using the Bombshell Cosmetics. Sorry if you guys can hardly see it. My lighting's kind of not that great right now. This is the Bombshell Cosmetics, and it's in Risky Business. Again, we're just going to be using that all over our base as well, where we just put the last eyeshadow as well. For this one, I'm just going to be using a different brush. I don't want to use the same one because it is a different color, even though it's going to be combined right now. Now that we've got that all blended in, we're going to be going into our eyebrow, because obviously you guys can see this one's very light compared to this one because I've highlighted it, and I also highlighted within the corner of my eye, and that just gives it another dimension in your eye where it's going to open your eyes more. If not, obviously you guys can tell that this eye looks more awake and this one just kind of looks a little dull right now. I'm actually going to be using my Laura Mercier highlighting powder. Just dabbing your brush. We're going to just be putting it on our highlight bone. And you guys can see that what a difference it already is. It's looks really highlighted right now. Going in in your inner corner. And when you guys are doing this part in your eye, just make sure to be really careful, because your eyes are definitely very sensitive, so you don't want to be putting powder directly in your eye. So just make sure that you're getting it in the corner, just so we can give it a brighter look. Okay, now that we're done with that, we're going to be going in with some eyeliner, and I'm not going to be putting any on the top of my eye, because I want the eyelashes to really stand out in this look. And so for this, we're just going to be putting some on our waterline. I'm just going to be going in with my, what is this? My Loreal Carbon Black Extra Intense Liquid Pencil Eyeliner. That is a long name for an eyeliner. I love this eyeliner, just because it's super dark and you don't need, like, literally one little swipe and you guys are probably good to go. But obviously we want it a little bit darker, so I might just do a little bit more swipes. So again, just a waterline. So again, look, Isn't that crazy, guys? How like intense that black is? Like, this is true. I think it's like $7 too for this eyeliner. It's better than like paying what, $12 for one. It's just, I just love it so much. Okay, enough with me talking so much. Next we're going in with our Urban Decay Perversion mascara and their real mascara from Benefit. I'm gonna be using these two to really emphasize in my eyelashes because I'm not gonna be using fake eyelashes. So first gonna be going in with the Urban Decay Perversion. And again, don't forget about your bottom lashes. And on your bottom lashes, we are only gonna do one coat because I think if you put an extra coat, I think your eyelashes are just gonna look really heavy and you don't want them to look super thick. So just gonna let that a little bit dry just for a little bit, and then we're going to be going in with the Real Benefit mascara. And there's your eyelashes. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference of like having both of them. So this is my eye makeup look. If you guys could see what I did, I'm sorry that it was so far away. This is the eye makeup look. As you guys can see, I played a lot with my eyes and my features of my face because I am Hispanic. I do have dark features. I have dark features such as my hair and my eyebrows, and my eyes are brown. You definitely want to play what your eye color is. That's an important part. You don't want to be using the wrong colors for your eyes. Make sure you really research what color is gonna, or like even just practice what colors you think look better on you. I think browns is definitely a color that I think works for anybody though, so that is why I chose brown as well. So obviously gold is also just like a nice color and a warm tone. So obviously you guys can see that my eyelashes are still really big without needing falsies. So when you guys don't want to use falsies, I would definitely recommend using 2 coats of mascara if you want to make a bigger emphasis on your eyelashes and make your eyes stand out. Wow, that is a lot of talking. I am so sorry, guys. Alright guys, so now we are going to go to our face. So you guys already know which foundation I'm going to be using. It's going to be the True Match Lumi by Loreal. You guys already know how I feel about this. So yeah, let's get going. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques, not that one. I'm going to be using the buffing brush for this. And again, just putting some on my brush. And then going to be blending it on my face. So now that we finished that, again we're going to be going in with our under eye concealer because I have some really bad bags going on, eye bags going on. So again, NARS Creamy Concealer. You guys already know how I feel about this as well. Again, just putting a little bit under your eyes. So then going in with my beauty blender, I'm gonna just be blending that out. You guys already know what I'm gonna be using next. Mineralized Skinfinish Natural MAC in medium. It's gonna be using a powder brush as well just to set that. I'm gonna be avoiding the place where I just concealed because I will be using a translucent powder for that. So it's up to you guys how you guys want to do that, but that's what I normally do just because it is going to be 2 different colors and I don't want to darken up the spot where I just concealed. Alright, now we're going to be using the BareMinerals translucent powder for this one. And the reason why I use this one is because it is going to be a lighter shade. Obviously it's translucent powder, so it's going to be giving it more of a to my eyes. That was super weird. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get open this. Okay. I'm so hyper today. I had some coffee, and yeah, you guys can see what it just did. Now I'm just gonna be setting that under my, wow, not all over my eyes, under my eyes. didn't tell you guys which ones I was using. I'm pretty sure that I told you. But I'm going to be using the BareMinerals Translucent Powder. Wow. I'm going to be using the BareMinerals Translucent Powder, and I'm going to be going in with contour brush as well. And this is the Real Techniques brush, and I absolutely love this brush. It just like, I think because it's so small, it just is able to get under there. It's just so nice. Now that we've had everything set, we are going to contouring. Contouring is always so exciting because it gives your face look skinnier. Where is mine? Okay, so I'm going to be going in with my Hoola bronzer by Benefit Cosmetics. It's just this one. If you guys really want to see how it looks, that's how it looks. And then going in with a angled blush brush from e.l.f. Just dipping that in a little. I've noticed with the Hoola bronzer, you don't really need to add a bunch to get some on the brush. So again, just going in with on your cheekbones. And so I'm just going from my ear down to almost where my lip line would be, but I'm not going all the way down. I'm stopping at a point. So then once I have created that line, I'm just going to be blending it just so you can't see the line that much, and just blending, 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 blending. And then also going on kind of like what they say, you create a 3. So once I've done the bottom 3, I usually do that one first, and then just do the top 3. So then 1, 2, and just blending that part. And there's your kind of definition on your face. You can tell the difference. Obviously there's more contrast on this color. Wow, on this side of your face. So again, you're just going to do that on the opposite side as well. We are going to be using the Morphe brush. I don't know what it's called. Does it have a name? Morphe brush. And then I'm going to actually be using the NYX Blush, and it's going to be in shade Apricot. I'm not going to be using pink because we obviously already have warm tones going on in our face, so we want to keep continuing in that throughout our blush. And this is kind of the darkest one I've had in terms of it being a little bit orangey. Since I obviously have quite a bit of contour, I'm not going to be using the blush a lot. And we're just going to be putting it on the apples of our cheeks. And then just dabbing in just a little bit. Just enough so where you can see it. And then just smile big for the camera. Sorry. And then just putting it on our cheeks. And then as you're putting it on our cheeks, you're just going to want to just a little, and then you're going to be wanting to swipe back as well, because you don't want it just centered on your cheeks, because I feel like they're going to look like a doll then. So just wiping it on our cheeks. So then now just doing it on the other side as well. Next, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. small stippling brush, and going in again with that Laura Mercier highlighting that we used on our brow bone. Just dabbing in a little bit, and just going to be putting that on the top of our cheeks just to give it some more highlight. I don't know if you guys can kind of see it. Might be because it's sliding. I'll try it on this side and see if you guys can see it on this side. Okay, so I think you guys can kind of see it better on that side, that you guys can see the highlight just right here on this center. And we're going to be going in with our lip pencil from MAC. It's going to be Nightmoth, and this is super dark. I don't know what that was. It's super dark, guys. Okay. Okay, and we're just going to be lining our lips with this, and then we're going to be going in with a lipstick from MAC as well. And you guys can either fill in your lips with this. I think it's a really pretty color, but I'm actually going to be using a different lip. Wow, that was the messiest lip I've ever done. Holy crap. We're just going to fix it with our lipstick though. And the lipstick I'm going to be using is the MAC Sin, and it's in matte. And we're just going to be putting that all over our lips. And before you put on the second one, just make sure to pat your lips, because some of that will remove. Okay guys, so this is going to be the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. And if you guys did like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. And yeah, Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!